Hey guys, so I just uploaded. Well, I'm about to upload. It's barely uploading right now. It's gonna take maybe like 3 hours to upload my first life story for YouTube. Um, I guess this will be my second one, and I really don't know what to name it because it's not one of those stereotypical I got arrested for grass or I got I fell down the stairs at Walmart or something like that. It's really average. Well, not average. It's a breakup story, but it's one of those stories that's important to get out there so others can see and that they can be careful with the people they choose to date. Um, I'm not going to say her name because I don't want her to be exposed to the internet. But I will censor her name. Her first letter name was N, and I used to call her N word, but now I will just call her N. Anyway, when I was 17, I first saw N. I think it was geography. I think. I don't remember. All I know is it was sophomore history class. Whatever they teach in sophomore history, that's the class I was in. And when I met her, she what attracted to me first was her size. I am typically attracted to bigger people. Not really big, but um, a bit bigger than thick, I guess. Whatever thick is. I don't really, I don't really fancy American terms, even though I am American. I kind of like, I lean towards more British terms because they make a lot more sense to me. Because like words like lit and stuff don't make sense to me. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. What attracted me was her size and her hair color. Her hair color was really long, about belly button length, red hair, naturally red. I think it was naturally red. Um, the first second I saw her, I was amazed and I was attracted to her. You know, stereotypical of when you have your first crush or whatever, or when those kind of relationships. Um, we became friends when she moved to Midland, and she ran away and came back to El Paso, and came back to school like a week later, and when she came back, I started texting her, and she liked me instantly because of my personality. Back then I was a lot more random and more funny and more myself. I wasn't really as depressed. I was depressed, but not as depressed. Um, I would say I was like that much depressed. I was like that much depressed before, but in that school I was like that much, and now I'm like not much, like fuckload of depression right now. Um, we dated for like a week or two. I don't remember, but I really liked her a lot. I used to just stare at her because the sun would hit behind her from the angle she was at. And of course, when the sun is behind someone that you're dating, automatically they're gonna glamish and look angelic like, and they're gonna look more attractive. Um, she was really beautiful in the sunlight. And one day, I texted her and I said, "Will you still love me if I wanted to be a girl?" And she said no, and it absolutely devastated me because she was the first person I ever told that I had thoughts like that, and I had feelings that I wanted to be a woman, and I still do. I really still do a lot. That's the main cause for my depression. Anyway, she rejected me and broke up with me that same day, and I was absolutely devastated because I didn't know how to react to it. I never told. I guess it was kind of my fault for not telling my group of girlfriends back then. Well, not literal. I wasn't dating them, but you know how girls call the group of girlfriends. I should have told them first, so that way they would have told me how to react to these feelings I'm having. Instead, I made myself feel like I was going crazy because of it. I didn't really understand what transgender was back then. Um, all I knew was that I felt wrong in the guy's body, and that I wanted, you know, boobs and a more feminine body, and to be thicker and stuff, and actually look like a girl, not like a skater fucking stoner dude. Um, I went. I was so devastated that I had a mental breakdown, and I had to go to the mental hospital for emotional support and stuff because I was cutting like crazy. All my legs from here to here on both legs were absolutely covered in cuts, and my arms too. You could still see the scars in the sunlight, but it's really hard to see them. But you could see them in person, not on camera though, but in person. But you have to really look at them like that, and with the right light too. Like you have to like a flashlight. But anyway, they're hard to see, but they are there. Um, yeah, I was cutting a lot, and in the mental hospital, she literally sent a friend of hers, a guy friend of hers, to the mental hospital to talk to me, to become my friend. He pretended that he was crazy so I could go up to him and be his friend. Um, One day, when we were talking, because he was trying to teach me how to play the guitar, and he was like, "I know why you're here, and I know who brought you here, because she brought me in here to check on you." And I was like, "Okay, big deal. Maybe she still cares and loves about me because she's having her friend come and check on me." Boy, was I fucking wrong. That little, I'm like, he said, "Is it alright if I date her if you don't get her back and if you don't treat her right?" And I was like, "No, of course not. She was mine first. What kind of question is that?" And he's like, "Alright, I won't touch her, I won't touch her." God, I hate fucking people in this city. I really fucking hate the city so much after all this shit that has happened to me. I have so many life stories that I'm gonna post on YouTube, but I have maybe like my entire life could become fucking a YouTube life story fucking channel, but I don't want to be one of those bitchy people on YouTube that bitches about their life. But I still want to because it's just videos. Anyway, once I'm out of the hospital, she texts me, "Are we still together?" And I'm like, "I don't know, I guess you don't want to date a girl." And she's like, "Okay, because I already fucked someone." And I'm like, here we go again. Fucking mental craziness, fucking cutting, blah blah blah. And I honestly didn't even let it hit me because I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna go to my girlfriends and hang out with them and feel like a girl. Um, After that 1 week of chaos, which what we called a relationship, for 9 months, or maybe it was a whole year, I was messaging her because she moved back to Midland, and I was like, please take me back. I miss you. I'm devastated. I want you back. You're the love of my life. Because, I was a stupid teenager back then. And she was a really shitty person to me. Like, she could have just told me the truth. But I guess people can't handle telling people the truth like I can. I I don't know if I have a disorder or something, but whenever I talk, I literally speak my mind. I don't just sit there and think, let me think of what I'm going to say. Let me process what I'm going to say right now. I don't do that. I just think out loud, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the hell the word for that is. But I used to get judged for it all the time, and I don't care. But yeah, for the months and months that I was trying to get her back, she was just with someone else and someone else and someone else, and it really traumatized me because I never really dealt with issues like that before. It was my first time having, I guess it's a bad relationship, I don't know. Girl issues, I don't know. Relationship issues. But it was my first time having those issues because I never really dated someone in my own city. It was usually just long distance Facebook relationships. But yeah, it just absolutely, the feelings were like beating me up and eating me alive inside. Anyway, I found out that when she cheated on me, she got pregnant and lost her kid like a couple days after, and she kept it a secret from me for months and months until somebody else told me. And I still hate those two people. I absolutely hate them. I have them blocked on my Facebook. I don't even talk to them. I don't even dare utter their name because people that do that kind of stuff in your life don't deserve to be in your life and don't deserve to be spoken of. Well, I am speaking of them, but I'm not speaking their name. I guess if that makes sense. What else? Yeah, that's to end my end story. And I also have a Z story, but the Z story is a lot more crazy. Way more crazy. Way more crazy. It's the reason it involves my cop car story, my shopping cart story, my first time stealing from Walmart story. Oh my god, like, I really didn't realize how much people can traumatize you until you date the wrong person. Like, damn, if you're watching this and you're having relationship issues, dump the person, completely dump them and block them out of your life. I don't care if they're the love of your life, if they're a negative person for you, if they abuse you, if they hit you, if they gaslight you. And if you don't know what gaslighting is, it's when someone makes you feel like you're going crazy, it's when they modify your opinions on stuff. Well, like, how can I put out an example? Like, let's say you're really against open relationships. You want to date this girl, but she already has a boyfriend, but she likes you, and she says that she doesn't mind dating her boyfriend and you at the same time. And you don't like that situation at all. You would rather have her to herself. Gaslighting in that situation would be her saying, if you don't date me, because I'm poly, I'll sue you, or I'll kill you, or I'll kill myself. Until the point that you start changing your mind. I think that's what gaslighting is. Well, it's like mental and emotional abuse mixed together. Yeah, if someone is gaslighting you or abusing you or manipulating you or having sex with you when you don't want to have sex with them, but you're in a relationship, so you let them anyway because you love them, just get rid of them. Get someone else that benefits your life. Get someone that that motivates you to get a job, that motivates you, like if you have severe depression like I do, and you don't want to shower because you don't feel like it because of your depression is so bad, date someone that tells you to take a shower every day. Date someone that tells you to brush your teeth every day. Date someone that actually benefits your life and not just gives you love and sex and prizes. That's not what a relationship. A relationship is a relationship. It's not fighting, it's not slapping each other, it's not all this chaos. It's supposed to be building and connecting together, not destroying and cutting each other off. That's not a relationship. If anything, that's stupidity. I don't know, I already finished the story and I'm just babbling on about telling you guys what to do with your life. But I don't, I mean, I don't want to be the nagging person that tells you what to do in your life, but take it from someone that has gone through shit and back and shit and back and fucking hell and back. People like me that go through so many things in their life, they know what they're talking about. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know I'm talking about drugs. I know when I'm talking about alcohol. I know when I'm talking about relationships because I've been through all that. And if I say be smart about something or don't do this, it's good advice. It's really good advice because I want people to be happy in their lives because I'm not happy in my life at all. And I'd rather see people be happy in their lives and make smart decisions because my life has been sucky for years and years, and I don't want people to make mistakes I've made or have shit that's happened to me happen to them. Anyway, don't date crazy people.